Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Today we've got a very special one. As you can tell, I've got a guy on my left wearing a Manchester United shirt and the enemy wearing a Chelsea shirt. Today we are going to be previewing the Arsenal-Chelsea match, the title race match. First versus second, Caicedo versus Declan Rice, Arteta versus Enzo Maresca. What are we saying? Are Chelsea in a title race? I'm gonna go straight there. Fires, let me know.
Yeah, we're not. I don't think we're ready in the title race yet. If we beat Arsenal on Sunday, then that's when the discussions start. But it's full focus on Arsenal first. Nothing else. Forget about title race. It's Arsenal at Stamford Bridge. You just gotta beat them. They're the enemy. We haven't won against them in ages. I think it's 1 win in 10. So just have to beat them.
What? No, but you haven't beaten us in our last 7 games. It's 7, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, I think the stat was 1 win in 10. I think 2022 is the only win.
Yeah, you haven't beaten us 7 in a row. Do you know how ridiculous that is?
It's embarrassing.
We own you right now.
We've been through a banter period for the last 2.5 years under Potter, Pochettino.
Banter period when they spent £2 billion. Nah, I get it. Makes sense.
But still, I mean, 2 crap managers. The squad just started to get assembled. But now it's proper Chelsea. Now it's serious. We've got a serious manager in Enzo Maresca. You know my feelings on the manager. Did a rate Potter.
You think he's better than Arteta, I swear? Or you think he's on Arteta's level?
I think he's on Arteta's level.
The thing is, there's a lot of Chelsea fans don't agree with you though. A
lot
lot of Chelsea fans, it's like 50-50.
Yeah, I'm always beefing Chelsea fans on Twitter. Like that's
You're not having like some civil war between yourselves.
And you'd think what? Rivals, okay, understandable. But Chelsea fans, they don't appreciate Enzo Maresca. Still got top 4 in his first season. Won 2 trophies, beat PSG in the final. You know, the team that smoked every English team on their way to winning the Champions League. And now we're what? Second in the league without Cole Palmer, without Levi Colwill. You know, everyone thought we were Palmer FC, and now we're second, 6 points behind Arsenal. If we win, we're in the title race, as everyone wants to say.
You are second, and it's like up until like I'm 12th maybe. It's like a 4-point difference. So being second right now, it's not like a crazy. I mean, like if we win our next game and say you might lose, we're like a point behind you.
But the difference is, I mean, your manager's Ruben Amorim.
Exactly.
You got Ugarte and Bruno Fernandes and Casemiro in the midfield. We've got
two off you if we win a game.
So Regan, what you're saying is them being in the title race is a facade right now.
Right now, yeah.
Because it's too early to say, right?
Yeah. But if I'm being honest, I don't think you can be in a title race with their defense. Their defense. I know.
That's true.
I know. Your last 4-5 games, you've kept like 4 clean sheets out of 5. It's some stat like that. I remember. I've seen it. But at the same time, I feel like Barca, say no more. You probably should concede it early on, but you kept a clean sheet rest out of the game. I'll give you that. Other games, you've won like 3-0, 2-0. You've kept clean sheets. I'll give you that. But in the big games, when it really, really matters, when you actually face off a team that's more informed. Barcelona, they're not really in the greatest of form when you verse them. You're gonna face an Arsenal team, which you could probably say is the best team.
We're gonna dominate you in every single facet of the game, whether it's off the ball, whether it's defensively, whether it's through counter-attacks, whether it's through set pieces, whether it's through physicality. We are your big bro. So I genuinely don't see how you can. Like, the only thing I'd give you lot is the fact that you're at Stamford Bridge. That's the only thing that genuinely worries me. In terms of team and tactics, we are the more superior team.
Nah, I'll tell you why that's wrong.
Go on.
I'll tell you why that's wrong. First, to your point, you said our centre-backs are not good enough at all. Well, we've got the second best defence in the league. We've got the second most clean sheets in the league. Okay, Chalobah, Tosin, they've not been great this season. But as soon as Fofana returned, I think it was against Wolves.
The most overrated centre-back I've seen in my entire life. You spent £70 million on him. He's so mediocre. Is genuinely. So who's overrated in our team?
Fofana, I'm talking about you lot overrating your players.
Who's overrated for Arsenal right now?
Should I just throw a bomb?
No. Name every single overrated player for Arsenal right now. Go.
Overrated. Declan Rice.
Wrong.
Eberechi Eze.
Wrong.
Martin Odegaard.
What the flip?
Odegaard.
No, Odegaard. No. In recent years, Odegaard's PR and his status in football has decreased by so much. He's becoming underrated more than overrated.
I'll give you another one.
Go on.
Urian Timber.
Lost your absolute.
These lot have the nerve to compare him to Sir Reece James, the greatest fullback football has ever seen, by the way.
the fullback who can't make 3 appearances without
He's been
going
fit for a
A&E,
year.
bro.
He's
Without
been
going
fit for a
A&E.
year.
It's because
No,
he's
no,
getting
don't
baby
try that.
treatment. He's
Don't try
getting
that.
he's
Don't
getting
try
baby
that.
treatment. He's getting. You said it
He's been
yourself.
starting every game this season.
How is Reece James
started
better?
every game
The
this
only
season.
thing I'd give Reece James over Jurrien Timber is the fact that he's better going forward. Defensively, Reece James is not better than Jurrien Timber.
no one that
I've
trusts
never
Reece
seen
James defensively.
Jurrien Timber.
Reece
Jurrien
James
Timber.
has been locking up the best players in the world since 2021. Jurrien Timber's just
No, not since 2021.
Champions League
in
final.
2021.
Vinicius Junior, Rafael Leao. I can go on.
Bro, Jurrien Timber's doing the same thing. Last season, Vinicius
Bro,
Junior.
Reece James has been doing this.
Bro,
last
you need to
year's
stop
Vinicius
behaving.
Junior was crap.
Yeah, it was.
I'm talking about 21-22 Vinny against we're going up with Benzema. He stopped that Vinicius.
I genuinely. Yeah, okay, cool. You
Vinicius
put that.
get 2 assists in the game.
No, but everyone knew in that game Reece James locked him up.
Pause. He's not better than Jurrien Timber simply because our defense is better than yours.
Yeah, because of your centre.
If you put Reece James in our team, we are probably more prone to
better than
conceding.
yours, but you have 2 better centre backs. That's how
Bro,
it
you
is.
need to start behaving, bro.
Even Robert Sanchez
The
has
thing
been
is,
saving
though,
us in
the
games.
thing
So
is,
Robert Sanchez
I
better than
don't
David Raya?
No, I'll give respect to David Raya. He's probably been the best keeper in the league this season. But Robert Sanchez,
He's been alright,
I wasn't
yeah.
even the biggest fan of Robert Sanchez. I wanted him sold in the summer for Mike Mannion. But this season, he's been incredible.
No, he has. He
Literally.
has been, to be fair.
He has
Nah,
been good.
I'm
He has
surprised
been
even
much better than last
myself.
season.
I'm just waiting for his bozo gene to kick back in, though, because that's the
It
only
does.
thing about him.
Has
As a
his
goalkeeper.
Bozo gene kicked in this?
Yeah,
I mean,
he's
against
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
he's
But,
us.
no, but I'm waiting for it to
that
happen.
was Chalobah's fault against
It
you.
was as well, but he also shouldn't just like.
And one thing Robert Sanchez is key, and I don't think you faced this all season.
What?
Is a keeper
Cross-claiming.
that can dominate the box. We saw Manuel Neuer, was it the other day?
Yeah, he was getting
Snapping.
bullied, yeah.
Oh my God.
Did you see Robert Sanchez against Tottenham? The way we literally put 3 man in the other half, and we allowed Robert Sanchez, you know what, dominate the box. You just catch the crosses, and we'll give you the space. We're gonna need that against Arsenal. We know these men.
You're going to need more than that. You're going to need so much against our
Robert
team, bro.
Sanchez is ready. He's ready for them corners.
Do you
He's
think?
ready for them
Hold
free
on.
kicks.
Do you think your attack is capable of breaking down this Arsenal defense?
I mean, if there was an attack this season in Europe that can go up against Arsenal, it's probably this attack. Underlying numbers.
What
Underlying
the-
numbers in the
behave,
Premier League
man,
this season.
behave.
We've got the most open play goals. We've got the most goals in the league. We've created the most chances in the league. I mean, if there's any team in the league that can go up against Arsenal, it has to be
So
Chelsea.
who's your front three? Liam Delap, Esteval,
I
and
don't know
Pedro
what
Neto.
I don't know what
That is the
Maresca
most
could do.
medius attack I've seen in my life.
But that just shows the brilliance of.
It will get
Enzo
locked up.
Maresca.
No, I rate Enzo Maresca. I think he's a good manager.
So, okay.
He's like a
Arteta-
BTEC Arteta.
Our attack is mediocre, yet we're the most high-scoring team in the league, and we've created the most chances, the most open play goals
Okay,
in the league.
okay.
I don't know, where does that come from?
So you think your attack is capable of breaking down this Arsenal defense?
100%.
Wow.
How many goals? How many
wow,
goals would you
wow.
say you can score against them? If you were to put
At
like
your
a number
peak,
on it.
at your peak,
I
I
mean,
mean,
how many goals do you score against Arsenal?
We can score 2-3.
Oh, behave, man.
2-3.
You get 2 free shots on target. You get 2 free shots on target.
We're clinical
I
this
feel
season.
like
Give us 3
Your
shots on
best
target.
finisher
We might
is
score
Palmer, and he came back. He's back from injury. I don't think he'll start.
By the
He
way,
has just come
Enzo
back.
Maresca has said Cole Palmer is ready to start,
He will start.
against Arsenal.
It's a different.
Okay, cool.
Because we haven't
He's
seen him
ready,
play against
he's
Arsenal.
ready.
He always
But
he
he's-
never plays against
how-
Arsenal.
Whenever he played, he's got man of the match in his first game at Stamford Bridge, and then the second game he was alright.
He's been
amazing.
he's been injured for a while. You throw him straight in against
Cole
Arsenal.
Palmer is
He's
Cole
not sharp
Palmer.
enough. But behave,
Cole
man. You're
Palmer
you're
is Cole
chatting like
Palmer.
he's Messi or something, bro.
I mean, he is.
Well,
Whenever
to be
he-
honest,
whenever
we've
he's
seen
on the
Cole
pitch, he
Palmer.
plays like it.
He'll create chances.
Cole Palmer,
It's just
Messi.
his attackers. They won't really score. Your best finisher up front is probably what? Let's say Esteval probably.
Esteval.
Esteval
You
probably would be
said
your
the
best.
name that I wanted to bring in.
But
Esteval against Barcelona, you all saw the goal.
yeah,
You all saw the goal.
it was incredible.
Put 2-3 man on the floor
Yeah.
and rasped it into the back of the net. with his right
Calafiori
foot.
Calafiori ain't letting that
Calafiori
happen.
had-
Calafiori is not
Calafiori.
letting that happen, by the way. Because
Esteval-
Barcelona's
Because
defense full of
they're-
bozos, bro.
Arsenal
Bro,
defense is much better.
bro, we're so
I mean,
secure.
Esteval went up against Bode. That's one of the best left backs in Europe.
Not defensively though.
No, he's very good defensively.
Nah, you know what?
He's very fast. I'll give him that. He's
I
very
do rate
good up
Esteval.
front. But I rate
Esteval's
Esteval as well. I rate Esteval.
And you see,
he'll find it hard.
there's another wild card in Chelsea, and I know you don't rate him. But when it comes to scoring goals, Enzo Fernandez is always
Oh
there.
my god, I thought you were going to say Garnacho for a
Enzo
second.
Fernandez.
I thought you were going to say
Always
Garnacho.
Oh my god.
Enzo Fernandez has been good for Chelsea. Still a £100 million flop in my opinion,
Can't
because
be
he
a
hasn't
flop if you're
justified.
good, but you
He
can't
haven't
be a
justified
flop.
£100 million at all in any way, shape, or form. Players like Declan Rice,
I
players like
mean,
Caicedo have.
He's
Cool.
Go
on.
Let me rebuttal to that. He's the highest goal scoring midfielder, and in terms of assists.
Didn't sign him for
since
goals.
last
You didn't
season.
sign him for goals.
I mean, he's a midfielder, no? He's playing as an 8.
You signed him
so
to- you signed
if you
him-
play as an 8, you need to score goals.
You signed
need
him to
create
do what
goals.
basically Zubimendi is doing. No, it's fine. If you heard that, was our producer in the background watching TikToks instead of doing his job.
No, but Enzo Fernandez was not signed to be a number 6. That's why we bought Moises Caicedo. He was to be the creator, the main creator at Chelsea. Obviously, then Cole Palmer came in. He's another level. But Enzo Fernandez is doing his job. He's scoring goals as a number 8, which is what you want, and he's creating chances. When he's not on that pitch, Chelsea look absolutely bland. We don't create, we don't score. No one in that midfield is going to score a goal unless it's Enzo Fernandez. As good as Moises Caicedo is, he's a number 6. Yeah, he's there to dictate and destroy play.
Okay.
But Enzo Fernandez is the heartbeat of Chelsea. He's the one that controls the game and creates and scores goals. He's probably one of our most important players right now.
No, I rate Enzo Fernandez. I think he's actually a technically
good footballer. It will always be hard to justify £100 million player.
For a player who doesn't have a specific role, is a bit difficult.
I hear that, but recently
his role is literally
to be a goal scorer now.
Box midfielder. It's not just goal scoring. He's literally every single action on the field.
He has scored some big games.
Against Barcelona, he was incredible. Not just, he had 2 goals disallowed, I think. But he was creating chances. The passes in behind Barca's defense.
He was really good.
Because Barca play the highest line known to man. Anyone can exploit that, bro.
He was even dribbling past Frankie de Jong. He's doing everything.
Frankie de Jong isn't the greatest defender of a ball, so let's behave now. But you mentioned Caicedo. Declan Rice versus Caicedo. What are we thinking about that? Because this debate is getting towards the Solskjaer Lampard, the way people are talking about it. No, Rice is better, Caicedo is better. What's your take on it?
Should I give a neutral standpoint?
Give a neutral standpoint.
Because obviously you're both gonna say your own.
Yeah, of course.
Player. For me personally, I think Caicedo's better. If I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Like I see all the things that Rice does. His running with the ball, his crosses, he's incredible. But I think what Caicedo does, winning that ball, he's another Kante.
Winning the ball, Declan Rice is better than Caicedo at winning the ball.
I don't know about bro. The way he covers ground,
Declan Rice covers ground better than Caicedo.
I think Caicedo's insane. If I was to pick, obviously United, we need both the players. They fit our system perfectly. But if I was to pick one, and I wish I could have him, I think it would be Caicedo. It's very close.
The only thing Caicedo is better than Declan Rice at is breaking lines. That is the only thing Caicedo is better. Declan Rice is better than Caicedo. He's world class at winning the ball, tackling every single facet. Every single facet of tackling. When it comes to intercepting, standing tackle, sliding tackle, everything Declan Rice wins. Aerially, Declan Rice is more world class. On the ball, when it comes to driving with the ball, in terms of dribbling, clear, world class. He's good, cool.
Yeah, he's still good.
Passing, Caicedo is better at breaking lines, cool, but Declan Rice is still a very good passer.
Caicedo has got
Declan Rice's passing range is unbelievable as well. Cool. Declan Rice, set pieces, one of the greatest set piece takers of all time. How about that? Is that no? What do you mean? Who cares about that? What do you mean? Who cares about that? You're gonna care about when we score 2 against you. How about that? How about that, bro? Declan Rice, one of the greatest set piece takers in football history. No one can argue with that.
Okay, I'll give you set pieces.
Goal scoring, Declan Rice is better.
Have you seen Caicedo?
Versatility, yes. Declan Rice started as a DM as well. There's a reason why he's playing the box-to-box role, is because he's good at every single thing at football. I have never seen a midfielder like Declan Rice in a very long time. Honestly, Thierry said it. Thierry, I know this is a bit delusional, but he's likening of the Yaya Toure build. Less silky, less technical.
They make him look. I've heard comparisons to Steven Gerrard.
Shut your mouth. Man of the match against Real Madrid at home in the Champions League. Man of the match away from home against Real Madrid at the Bernabeu in the Champions League. Literally 2 days ago, got a man of the match against the best team in the world, Bayern Munich. Declan Rice is not underrated. He is the best midfielder in the world right now.
Yeah, you're right. He's not underrated. He's overrated.
He's not overrated. He's underrated.
Both close. I prefer Caicedo.
I'll tell you why.
No. I'm pausing you again. Why do we have to wait for a player to retire for us to truly appreciate if he's an all-timer? Why do I have to wait for Declan Rice to end his career and be like, you know what, this guy, he can be in these conversations? Put him in the conversations now, bro.
He just doesn't compare to these players.
You know when he mentioned the Gerrard Lampard thing, it's not that impossible to say. He can, obviously he's not there because he hasn't won the trophies. He hasn't done it long enough. Cool. But
Okay.
What are we doing
as a
here?
player right now, if he was to retire in 10 years' time, do you not think he can potentially be in that conversation?
No,
of
because
course he
no,
can be in a
ability.
conversation.
His ability.
What?
No, I
What's
would-
wrong with his ability? I've
Can
never
he
seen a
pass
player.
like Frank Lampard? No. Can he
my
score
God,
like Frank
oh my
Lampard?
God,
No.
oh my
Can he
God,
dribble?
oh my God, oh
No.
my God. Can Lampard defend better than Declan Rice? No.
Okay,
Can Lampard
what
drive
we
with the
doing?
ball
What we
better than
doing?
Declan Rice?
Different
No.
type of
Comparing a
Different
defensive-minded
type of
midfielder to an attacking midfielder. What are we doing here?
But that's
Okay, let's compare him to Steven Gerrard, who's a bit
go on.
more defensive than Frank
No.
Lampard. Can he pass like Steven Gerrard?
potentially.
Oh, come on. This is where we just stop.
Hold on. Why are we?
He cannot
Why are we
pass like
moving like?
Steven
Why are we
Gerrard.
moving like Declan Rice isn't brilliant at passing the ball?
I'm not saying he's bad.
Breaking
This
lines is his
Steven
only
Gerrard we're
weakness.
talking about.
Oh my God.
Can he win a game like
Gerrard's
Steven Gerrard?
Gerrard's long pass was overrated anyways. It wasn't even that amazing.
I agree that with that.
It wasn't
to a
that.
certain
Scholes was
extent.
light years
Scholes-
ahead of him.
Scholes
Scholes was
is-
light years ahead of
Hollywood
him.
passer, but still, Declan Rice cannot chat to Steven Gerrard on the ball.
Wait, but what would you say
certain
Rice has
period.
to achieve for him to be in that conversation?
If Declan Rice wins Arsenal a Champions League this
That's
season
not
and a
bad.
Premier League this season, he will be in the Gerrard Lampard Scholes
But he's
debate,
not.
no
Lampard's won
doubt.
5
Because
Premier League
furthermore,
titles.
let me pause you.
Scholes was like 11.
Pause. Let me pause you, man, right now. If Declan Rice wins the Champions League for Arsenal, wins the Premier League for Arsenal, wins the World Cup for England, he will win a Ballon d'Or. How about that?
Oh.
How about that?
This is
Is
what
that
I mean.
ridiculous to say?
This
Is
what
that
I mean,
ridiculous to
he's
say?
overrated.
Is that
He's
ridiculous to say?
overrated. Declan Rice Ballon d'Or.
You're
Just end the
proving his
sport.
point a bit. You're
If
proving
he
his point
wins,
a bit.
if he wins all of those trophies, and he's clearly Arsenal's most important player in
Unbelievable.
delivering that,
Unbelievable.
why can't he win a Ballon d'Or?
Because he's not the best player in the world. When
He's
you
the
watch
best midfielder in the
Declan
world.
Rice,
He's the best
when
midfielder in
you
the
watch
world.
Declan Rice, do you think
He's not the best midfielder
Oh
in
my
the
word,
world.
he's the best.
Yes,
player in the world.
yes. I literally watched him against Bayern Munich the other day, and I thought, wow, this guy
I
is.
wouldn't even say he's the best midfielder in the world, though. I think Pedri is better than Caicedo and most
He's
of
not
them.
even the best midfielder in the Premier League.
Shut up, man. This is
Premier
what's
League, you can
now.
argue. I don't.
Okay,
if
we've
people
had
say he's the
enough.
best,
We've
I
had
don't
enough
mind it.
Declan Rice, guys. Let me tell you why Moises Caicedo is better than Declan Rice. Yeah, he was bought in for 150 million from Brighton. What did you tell me? When both Caicedo was at Brighton and Declan Rice was at West Ham, you told me you wanted Caicedo at Arsenal.
I'll pause you.
told me that. This is
The only
inside
reason why I said
He
that.
told me Caicedo is a better player than Declan Rice. He likes both, but Caicedo has more to his game.
The only reason why I said that is because I had an agenda against Declan Rice because he started scrapping Eddie and Nketiah in the game against West Ham. So I was like, you know what, this Declan Rice guy, I don't like him, but he's joined my club and my eyes have opened up. This guy is special. This guy is genuinely on another level.
But then Moises Caicedo is on another level.
No, he's
to
not.
Declan
No,
Rice.
he's not. No, he's not.
So yeah, when Caicedo now is joining Chelsea for 150 million from Brighton, pressure is on. Yeah, first 6 months wasn't great, but as soon as January 2024 hit, unplayable, and that is what we're going up to a year and a half, maybe coming up to 2 years of consistent world-class form. And now let's talk about his ability. He was literally playing by himself in midfield under Pochettino, by the way.
Where's Enzo Fernandez? Where's Enzo Fernandez guy that you're gassing up?
No, wait, I'll tell you why. Pochettino is that crap of a manager. He made Enzo Fernandez play as a second striker, leaving Caicedo by himself. What did Caicedo do? He was press resistant, going up against 2-3 players, pressing him, winning the ball, progressing attacks, starting attacks. Then comes Enzo Maresca, and his level goes up to insane levels. Like, he's starting plays.
Caicedo is a 70 million pound midfielder max.
Based off what?
70 million pound
Based
midfielder
off what?
max.
Based off
He
what?
doesn't.
You can say the same
Caicedo
about Rice
starts
then.
attacks from deep, and he breaks up plays.
He's in the same
he's
mode of
literally-
he.
As Regon said, he is literally N'Golo Kante 2.0. N'Golo, I'm gonna say this as well. N'Golo Kante was not as good on the ball as Moises Caicedo. Maybe ball carrying wise was better, but N'Golo Kante could not do what Caicedo does in the first phase. Caicedo is getting pressed by 3-4 players, and he's turning and he's breaking lines. He's switching play. He's creating chances.
Caicedo is Zubimendi with more physicality.
Zubimendi
Is that a crazy statement to say?
Zubimendi
Is that a crazy?
like Caicedo.
Yes.
Zubimendi cannot-
With the physicality,
What
the
happened
physicality
against
of tackling,
Tottenham?
win the
What happened against
ball.
Tottenham? Zubimendi got chased away. You didn't know where he was.
Bro,
on the pitch.
he got complacent. He got complacent. We're winning
Allow it,
3-0.
man,
We were
allow
winning,
it,
bro.
man.
We were
If you're a top
dominating them.
midfielder in the first phase, you don't
What?
lose the
He
ball
was
like
taking
that.
the piss, bro.
Don't lose
I've
the
seen
ball.
Caicedo lose the ball many times. Is he shit at passing now?
I'm not
His
talking about
debut, his flipping debut.
That's what I said. His first 6
Piss
months
off,
wasn't
bro.
the best,
Piss off.
But since 2024,
Are you mad?
he's been 7 out of 7.
Zubimendi, that's the same with Zubimendi.
Zubimendi's
Zubimendi has been
alright.
flawless
Not-
for us.
nothing been
Somebody
anything
has
special.
been fucking good though. I can't lie.
Oh my god! Everything you just gassed about Caicedo with the controlling the
Caicedo
game,
is
the
leading
passing, the
interceptions
creating
and
chances.
tackles on top of what he does on the
Shut your
ball.
mouth. That's why I said.
This is another level.
That's why I said Caicedo is Zubimendi is the same as Caicedo, but he has more physicality.
I've seen Zubimendi get dispossessed many times this season.
Once.
It's not once. Don't lie to
Literally
me.
the once.
Don't lie.
Literally
you
the
know
once.
it's not been once.
Yes, it has been once.
Oh my
Zubimendi's never given me more secure in my
crap
life.
against Liverpool, by the way. I watched that game.
He was not crap
Absolutely
against Liverpool.
dominated.
He was not crap.
He got dominated by a mid-table midfield.
Dominated.
Liverpool right
So
now.
we got dominated by Liverpool.
Yeah, you did.
Oh my god! What is this?
The
That's too
midfield
much.
Are you
got dominated.
skunked, bro?
But Zubimendi had a poor game.
Declan Rice, Marino, and Zubimendi were not good whatsoever against Liverpool.
Because they didn't create anything, not because they got bullied, bro.
I'm not, on the ball, Liverpool had your midfield on the ropes.
No.
They did.
No. The most
Zubimendi's
over. I don't know why
not-
people think this
Zubimendi's not
Liverpool
been
team
as
dominated
special.
Arsenal. This makes no sense.
It wasn't.
But we're going off track. We're going off track. We're talking about a game that happened time ago for a mid-table team that's almost going to get relegated at this point because they're closer to relegation than they are when the Premier League. Just have to put that out there. But honestly, I want to bring one final question to end this episode. It's been quite interesting. I hate Chelsea. I just want to point that out.
hate
Man
Arsenal.
United, when it comes to it, I hate Man United as well.
Oh.
But I want to ask you guys a question. Actually, no, I'm going to talk.
Okay.
I'm going to give a little bit of dialogue. If Arsenal win the Premier League and the Champions League this season, what the hell happens to the entire country? Because if that happens, it will be even more insane, more crazy than if England won the World Cup. How about that? London would be on fire. It will be entirety of red. Everyone you see, the Arsenal delusion will increase by 110%. You will see more videos of Bukayo Saka being put in prime Real Madrid. Yeah,
Right.
I'm telling you right now, if Arsenal win the Champions League and the Premier League this season, which is quite clearly plausible because we're the favourites for both, it's finished. You man are finished, bro. Every single conversation I'm putting Declan Rice in. Every single conversation I'm putting Bukayo Saka in. Zubimendi, they're all going in every single conversation with these all-timers because what's the argument? Winning a double with this team, the way we're dominating football, what happens? Because you lot are not safe if Arsenal win the Premier League.
That's true. I will leave the country.
There we go. That's what I like to hear.
However,
I'll hunt you down, though. I will hunt you down.
what happened last season? Liverpool. Wait, let me talk. You had your moment. Liverpool were top of the league, flying. You know, these men were supposed to win the league. Arne Slot first season rocks up. Arteta move, Saka move, Declan Rice move. I'm winning the league and I'm walking with my eyes closed towards the title. Best defense in the league, top of the Champions League group. You know, Real Madrid, Leverkusen dominated everyone that came against them. January or I think it was February, March came. PSG absolutely wiped the floor against them. No one ever saw that coming. Yeah, they had Liverpool as the favourites. Liverpool winning the Champions League. They've won every game in the Champions League group. They're top of the Premier League. They're smoking PSG. PSG came around and smashed them. That is what's gonna happen to you. Come February,
Based off of what? Based off of what?
your history. Not even the past history. Right now,
So-
under Arteta, in the last 2-3 years.
So is
happens
Arsenal this season the same as last season? The reason why
mentality-wise, we don't know yet.
The reason
know
why
actually.
we got kicked out of the Champions League last season, if anything, we shouldn't have even been where we were in the Champions League last season. We had a midfielder playing up front. We had
You still have
Raheem
midfielder.
Sterling.
Sterling.
Yeah, we started midfielder up front.
Because your
to be
strikers
fair,
are that
'cause
crap.
we- all
I
our-
can't
all
lie
our-
to you, he
all our
might be
attackers are-
better.
Am I wrong in
Strikers.
saying Marino is
Not
their
bad
best
shot, to be
striker?
fair.
He might
Okay,
be
cool.
the striker.
That doesn't make a difference.
Bukayo Saka injured for 3 months. Mine Erdegaard injured. Who else was injured? Martinelli injured. Saliba injured. Gabriel was injured. Jurien Timber, he didn't get injured,
was
but
bad,
Ben
yeah.
White was injured the whole season. We played Jurien Timber throughout the entire season. We had an entire starting 11 of injured players for more than 6 weeks. Do you know how ridiculous that is? And the fact that we still finished second, which was still underwhelming considering. I don't even know why that's underwhelming because everyone expected Arsenal to win a Premier League with all these players injured. Raheem Sterling coming off the bench, scoring 0 goals for us that season as well. Bro, we beat this Real Madrid side, which you could say is overrated, Ancelotti, whatnot. Regardless, we still beat them in Champions League in very embarrassing fashion. In the Champions League against PSG, we had obviously PSG were the better team, but we still could have gotten a result against PSG in that tie. We could have won. It wasn't like it was completely clear that we got absolutely whacked off the park. No. So with all those injuries, we still finished a semi-final in the Champions League and second in the Premier League. This season, we've solved almost every single one of those issues. We've had that same injury crisis. Erdegaard injured 3 times this season already. Bukayo Saka injured. Noni Madueke injured. Martinelli injured. Gabriel Magalhaes injured right now. We're having an injury crisis right now, the same as last season. But what's the difference? The difference is the depth. The difference is the players that we can bring in. Mosquera was playing against Bayern Munich. Oh my God, he was unbelievable. Bro, Bukayo Saka injured beginning of the season. Madueke comes in. Madueke looked unbelievable. Then Saka got... He was unbelievable. Then Madueke got injured. Bukayo Saka comes in. It's just like that. Our depth is the reason why we are not going to do a Liverpool as last season, because we have the best depth in the world. No team in world football has the same depth as Arsenal, which is why I think winning a double isn't a crazy thing. We can easily win a double. We can easily win a treble.
It's the mentality.
And it's also.
So when is the mentality going to change? When's the mentality going to change? At one point, it's going to change.
I'm not saying it hasn't changed.
Exactly, it can easily change.
And I'll tell you another thing. Your manager does not rotate your players, and it kills your players behind the scenes.
I agree with that.
There's a reason why you've got an injury crisis for the second season in a row. Why do you think is that a coincidence? No, I think Arteta is, a detriment towards your players getting injured. Come March, come April, even February, I wouldn't be surprised if these lot they just fall off fitness wise. Even if they're depth players, they fall off fitness wise because you're going full pelt right now, and that's understandable. You want to build a lead in the Premier League, you want to send a statement in the Champions League, but come February, you can lose to, it might not have to be a Bayern Munich, a PSG, you can lose to an Inter Milan out of nowhere. Champions League, any team could just rock up. If you're
But we're the favourites.
Liverpool were favourites last season.
Yeah, but
PSG came out of nowhere. They were one game away from elimination last season. In the Premier League, 100% overwhelmingly favourites. If Chelsea win on Sunday, we still need to prove.
It's a bigger disgrace if you don't win it. You say
Premier
all of
League,
this. You say all of this.
overwhelmingly
If you win this, what does it do for the country?
But-
if you bottle it though.
Bottle what?
Just the Prem. If you
cool.
bottle the Prem somehow.
The Prem,
Cool.
It's genuinely.
If Chelsea beat us, but if Chelsea beat us on the weekend, which they probably won't, there's a title race on our hands, and it's only November. Why is it a bottle?
You're not doing that. Because
Okay,
you lot
if
did
someone's
not
bottled the league, it's Liverpool. They were 5 points clear in the beginning of the season. So did they bottle the league?
Not really,
So
because-
Liverpool automatically bottled the league.
Because you're in an over crazy lead at the Premier League right now.
We're 6 points ahead of you.
Every
You're in
team
full.
so
You're
overwhelming
in
right
full.
now is insane.
Chelsea are in form
But
as well.
look at the way you're played as well.
Squad wise as well.
I don't understand
Liverpool.
why you putting we bottled the league if we lose to you.
you're top of
Bro,
the
you're gonna
league
be
right
3
now.
points behind us if you beat us. And you're home.
Yeah, but
If
And
you
you're
hold the
this-
whole league, that's what I'm
Chelsea
saying,
can
bro.
easily slip up even if we beat you on Sunday. It's not a guaranteed we're going to stay in the race till May.
Why is it a guarantee for us then? Why is it a guarantee for
How
us?
can it not be wait. How can it not? You have to be in the race till May.
So do you then? Why
Do
aren't
we have
you?
any pressure on us to win the league this season?
No, it's on Arsenal right
So
now.
okay,
It's
cool.
always on And look at the way you started this season.
Cool. So Arsenal didn't bottle the league in 22-23 because no one expected us to win the league, and then we didn't win the league.
I mean,
So we didn't bottle it because no one expected us. You're in the same situation as Arsenal right now.
That season, you still win 8 points clear.
Double,
We haven't been
double
top of the
expectations
league yet
crazy.
at all this season.
Double expectations
We
crazy,
haven't been top
bro.
of the league this season at all.
Mad
In
in that.
22-23, you went 8 points clear of Man City. And then you started dropping points to West Ham, Southampton, and then you got smoked at the Etihad. That's a bottle job. Chelsea have literally been stop-start this season, and now we find ourselves in a bit of form, and now we're second. Yeah, but even if we beat Arsenal on Sunday, we're not going to be top of the league. We're only going to be still be 3 points behind.
You'll probably at that point be in a title charge though.
And I wouldn't be surprised if we beat Arsenal on Sunday and then drop points to Leeds. That's the type of team we are.
Well,
you're primed to win the league. Like you've said, you've got the depth. So how can it not be a bottle job if Arsenal don't win the Premier League? How?
You're easily
all your fans
the
are
best team in the
literally
league right now.
talking like crazy. They talk about quads, trebles.
And is that crazy to say though?
It's not. So then, if you don't win the league, you're finished.
I agree, but you're also in a title race.
Not yet.
We're not in a title race with no
If they
one.
beat you, you can say that. Yeah,
It's a bigger embarrassment if Arsenal
Okay,
don't
cool,
win the league than Chelsea.
cool.
That is very
Okay, cool.
100%.
Let's jump into score predictions then. Rigo, I'm gonna start with you because you're the unbiased neutral. Go on.
I can see a 2-1 either way, but track record going wise, I think I'll give the edge to Arsenal. It really depends. I'm like, if anyone's midfield has a bad performance, which I don't think will happen for either team, but if anyone does, the other team's getting smoked. Like I see both teams, their midfield is probably the strongest for both teams, right? You could argue, right? Your defense, obviously, you can say as well, but couple injuries right now, you can maybe argue midfield right now. Especially like on form, Eze is moving crazy recently.
Yeah.
You got Rice saying best player in the world, pretty much. That's what you're saying, pretty much.
It's not wrong.
And then you have Zubimendi, obviously another world class midfielder.
Cool.
Same with them. Caicedo, probably the best midfielder in the league. You can argue. You have Enzo. He's saying one of the best midfielders right now, currently. And Palmer's coming back. He says crazy things about him. I'm not even gonna say. Whoever pretty much wins that midfield battle, I feel like is gonna win.
And who wins that midfield battle? What's your score prediction?
I think I think Arsenal edge it 2-1. That's what I think. I think Arsenal might edge it 2-1.
I like that.
I don't want to go boring. 2-1-1. No, I want.
Is that boring though?
I feel like that's a pussy way to go about it. I can't lie to you.
You know what?
1-1.
Because I'm not gonna lie to you, this game stinks of a draw. This game
I do.
stinks of a
It kind of
draw.
does. It kind of does. But I don't want to say a draw in. I want to say, okay, this team is gonna win.
Oh God. I'm gonna go 1-1. I genuinely think.
All that.
I said during the title race, you're at home. You're at home.
This is what I mean. The mentality of the fans, the players, the managers.
Wait, so hold on. So when we go out and say we can beat everyone, we're delusional. But when I say we can probably draw this game, no one's scared of you. I'm saying this is my prediction for the game. Of course, I have faith that my team can beat you. And if there's a team that's more likely to win the game, it's Arsenal. But I'm predicting a 1-1 draw. No, we don't feel
the Kings of London
feel your
down
presence,
the
bro.
necks.
Okay, cool. What's your score?
I'll tell you exactly how the game's gonna go. They're set piece merchants, set piece FC. No fear.
That makes no sense.
Robert Sanchez is gonna clean up every single set piece just like he did against Tottenham. The defense, there might be one or two hairy moments, but Enzo Maresca's system is bulletproof. PSG couldn't break us down. Barcelona couldn't break us down. Liverpool couldn't break us down. Arsenal, they're open play. Arsenal in open play, I'm not even that scared of them. You know, we went up against Lamine Yamal and he got
scored 4 goals more play against Tottenham, 2 against Bayern Munich.
Let me tell you exactly.
1 against Man City. All right, go on.
Cool. The defense is going to lock up their attack. Caicedo is going to absolutely bully Declan Rice. Last 2 games at Stamford Bridge, Declan Rice was nowhere to be seen. And I know you're going to say, he scored from 40 yards out. Robert Sanchez literally passed him the ball. Yeah. Other than that, he was absolutely crap. Last season, he was crap as well. Caicedo is going to bully Declan Rice. Enzo Fernandez, 100% is scoring a goal. I can see it from a mile away. Enzo Fernandez is an unbelievable.
He'll get a shot on target. I'll give him that. He'll get a shot on target, maybe.
And then Cole Palmer. We haven't seen him all season. Yeah, his last performance was at Bayern Munich, crashing at top bins against Manuel Neuer. Well, he's going to return against Arsenal and sink these jobs.
And we're not going to see him as well because he's going to ghost.
He is going to put.
How about that?
He might even come off the bench. But those 30 minutes he might even play is going to be unbelievable. He's going to win the game and he's going to send Chelsea 3 points behind Arsenal.
So then,
statement win, 2-0.
So Chelsea are in the title race.
I mean, if we obviously beat Arsenal,
2-0. You're keeping a clean sheet and you're scoring 2.
Keeping a clean sheet, like I said.
Hold on.
Cole Palmer's
I never want to hear Arsenal fans are delusional. I'm putting it there.
I mean, we've beaten PSG, Barcelona.
So you're better than Arsenal. Wait. So you're better than Arsenal.
I've never said we're better than Arsenal.
Cool.
Were we better than PSG? No. Were we better than Barcelona? Everyone said before the game, Barcelona are going to smoke us. Smoke them 3-0. At Stamford Bridge, Chelsea in the big games. Big game.
You lost against Bayern Munich this season. The same team that we beat 3-1. You lost it. You lost. So that's a big game that you lost this season.
Individual mistakes.
Is he mad?
Going to start. You know, it's a different team.
Lost to Sunderland this season.
We're a completely different team to where we played against Bayern Munich to now. You know, we're in form. We've won 9 out of the last 11 games.
Lost against Karabakh.
True.
We didn't lose.
It's kind of insane though.
Yeah, cool.
Lost against Brighton. Lost against Man United.
That's what I'm saying. Right now, 9 wins in the last 11.
Interesting. Very interesting.
So, yeah, well, what Sunderland game was a little bit, but now it's going to be 10-12. Enzo Maresca is going to dunk on Mikel Arteta. 2-0 Chelsea, 3 points behind, and the title race is on.
Well, you heard it there. Absolutely insane. But if you
world champs, these lot call themselves the best team in the world. This is the real world champs that we're going to show.
Yeah, we'll shout them out now. All right. Thank you for watching this episode. If you do enjoy this format, make sure you let me know down below in the comments. Make sure you drop a like. Let's try and go for 50 likes because it's a new series. Let's go for 50 likes. Let's go for 100 likes if you think Arsenal's going to win. So that should give you extra incentive. But yeah, make sure you give these guys a follow. Rigo on Fires. And yeah, see you guys in the next one.